welcome to the JN Garage. It's been a while since I've had a Henry out, so we're going to go for a ride along and post a video. I apologize because I haven't posted a video in a while. Been really busy with some life struggles, things of that nature. But I'm going to start filming more stuff. You might notice I changed the name of the channel from JN Performance to JN Garage because we work on a lot of different stuff now. So let's go for a ride in this big beast and have some fun. Also got a camera up on the top so you can hear the Caterpillar engine. Alright, now we're ready to go. Take Henry out for a little stroll. Done a lot of updates to the old truck since I posted the last video. I apologize because I haven't made a video out of it. Just been really busy and try to start making as many videos as I can for the stuff that I work on with minimal editing. And see what you guys think. Got to start bringing some more equipment in. Got a four-wheel drive van conversion coming. Actually, I've already got the van, so at the body shop right now. So we're out on an old country road. My shop's pretty much out in the country. Kind of got to be careful a little bit with these low-hanging branches and everything else. Truck's got a 3406B model cat in it. Really good working truck. Grind until you find them. 13-speed transmission. If I'm not hauling something, I don't hit nearly half of these gears. There's no need to. Hydraulic power mirrors on it, made those. Had to haul a mobile home here a few weeks ago, so needed extendable mirrors. Beautiful day here in Indiana, about 70 degrees. Couldn't ask for better weather. Fall's one of my favorite seasons until I start thinking of what's on the back side of it, and then I don't like it too much. Going to be plenty busy this year in the garage, or this winter rather. Going to do a lot of projects, work on, like I said, a van conversion. Stuff, try to keep everybody informed and with a lot of videos, try to do some minimal editing. I've seen a lot of posts on a lot of different boards that people like impromptu stuff. They don't like highly edited stuff. Quite frankly, I don't have time to do all the editing anyways. up top, and I'm going to post that too up there on my LED light, my beacon, so you can also hear this big cat engine. I'll really lay into it a minute. I got the big hill coming up here in just a minute. I'll really pour the coal to it and let you hear that turbo. Myself, I have a passion for this old machinery. I love everybody that does as well, because once it's gone, it's gone. It's part of history, and I am willing to help anybody or anything I can do to keep it all preserved. Shout out to Mike Chamberlain. He's another one of my Facebook friends. He's also a follower. He's got a good channel. He's way up in Prince George, British Columbia, almost 3,000 miles away from me. Great shape. It's been really good taken care of. It's spent pretty much its whole life out on the west coast, southern part of the west coast around Arizona, so no rust. Just a great old truck. This is the big town of Ellettsville. We're going to turn right on Indiana 46. We're going to head towards Spencer. I haven't been to Spencer for a while, but so we're in the next county. Just anything we can do to stretch this old truck's legs. A lot of traffic today for some reason. A lot of you might be wondering what gear I start off in. I usually start off in never start off in low. I usually start off in third gear. Seems to be a real good gear to start off in. Pick up. I'm a gear floater. I put a lot of clutches in these trucks and don't want to put any more in there. You see a lot of these yo-yos on the internet, they'll double clutch. I'm not like that. The only time I use my clutch is when I start and stop, and if I get into a heavy load on a hill and need a downshift or something like that. Other than that, I never use my clutch. When I put the extendable mirrors on it, I put LED warning lights on it in case I have to pull a heavy load or sit in the road and load a piece of equipment. I want to reiterate that I don't use this truck for work at all. I just use it for play, run in parades, things like that, help people if they need it. Had to pull a relative's mobile home here a few weeks ago, so that was the reason for the extendable mirrors. Had a great time doing it. Couldn't have went any better. Got the parts to put some updated seat belts in this rig. Probably do that this winter too. This whole thing just has lap belts in it. They're pretty much shot. The ratcheting systems and the catches don't work anymore, so I'm putting shoulder harnesses in, or across the chest harnesses like current seat belts standards. Two big pieces of aluminum that I've had powder coated. I'm going to attach them to the runners right there beside the seats on both sides, and should be a lot better than what's in here now. Seen a lot of stickers and things on cars and trucks, and I have to laugh when I see them. It says no airbags, we die like real men. So that's the way this truck is. It's an old school truck. It takes old school driving habits. You can't see out of it as good as the newer trucks, and that's why you have to employ old school driving techniques to do it. So that's what I grew up driving. That's what I love the most. About the engine in this truck, I do have the paperwork where it was had an end frame rebuild done on it. It really acts like it's been turned up a little bit, but the factory output on this truck is 425 horsepower, and it just seems like it's got a little more power than that. I would guess the fuel pumps have probably been turned up on it, probably to about 500 horsepower, but I don't have any documentation or proof of that. Leaves are still on the trees around here. They're starting to harvest the corn and the beans. It's not really gotten down close to freezing yet, so when it gets down close to freezing, when we have our first frost, frost, that's when the leaves will really start falling around here. One of the things I like about southern Indiana is when the leaves change and fall. Transport their whole lives, probably from about 1970 to 2000, got out of it. If any of you are familiar with the mile-wide tornado that went through Wichita Falls, Texas in the late 70s, my family spent 6 months down there pulling in mobile homes and emergency housing for those people that were displaced. That tornado leveled that entire town. I remember when I was a kid, we flew out there very briefly. I can't remember much about it, but you ever see the pictures of the devastation? It was just unimaginable. Most of the families died and went to heaven. And the only one that's still around is my mom. She's the last one of the kids out of my aunts and uncles that were here. All of them have died, gone to heaven. I miss them. Just past McCormick Creek State Park, they had a tornado there a couple of years ago. Leveled the campground. One person was deceased and all was found out. They're getting ready to redo that campground after 2 years of being down. So coming into the big town of Spencer, Indiana. It's in Owen County, Indiana. This is a pretty nice town too. Like I said, find them till you grind them. Or no, that's grind them till you find them. People complain about these old cab overs riding rough. This truck's never rode rough. It's never disappointed me at all. After I made the hitch and put on the back of it, it must have been It's actually more weight. The hitch weighs probably 500 pounds, and with that weight on the back of the frame, it rides even better. It actually rides really good now. It rode really good before, it rides better now. Turn around here and head back to the house. Guys got any questions or anything that you want to see, anything that you want to know, just put it in the comment section. Right now it has 21,622. I am not sure. There's a 0 over there, so it's my guess that it's had a new speedometer put in it. I myself have put about 7,000 miles on it since I've had it. I drove it to Reading, Pennsylvania, and brought the old crane and brought it back. Drove it about 1,800 miles back from Arizona. And all the other miles have just been local here. that don't drive trucks don't understand how you get that many gears out of a transmission. On this 13 speed, you don't split the first range. It's got a low and a high range. You split just shift it like a conventional truck. Move the shifter to each hole on the low side. Once you get in the fifth hole, I say the fifth hole because the gear pattern, the low gear is actually counted, but you don't split the low gear. Then you flip the range up, then you start splitting the button. Move the button, and that's how you get your 13 speeds. Be the first one to tell you that I'm not the best at it. Never have been, never will be. But I sure as hell don't like putting clutches in trucks, especially one like this. Putting a clutch in this truck would be a major operation. Rain here in southern Indiana for a while. We had a little bit the other day, but for the most part we need a lot of rain here. Got some stuff I want to burn out by the house, but by the shop. Kind of afraid to do it right now. Afraid I'll have to set the whole damn county on fire if I try to burn anything. Well, I can't actually remember. Had CDL for a long time. Had a chauffeur's license before that. Hopefully that should have come to an end soon. I never thought I would see the day when you actually had to have an endorsement on your license to drive a manual transmission. 20 years ago, I'd have never thought that. But today's truck drivers are just not the best around. Professional drivers that are schooled and do it safely, especially the old school guys, my hats are off to you. Windshield wiper motors. So those come from the Rome Truck Parts, I think. It helped me out a lot. It was surprising that they still offer them. They're air driven, so they're kind of a special deal. Guys, we're back at the shop, so I appreciate you watching. And like I said, if you have any questions, anything you want to see, anything you want to know, just put it in the comments section. I appreciate you.